Look, there's one right here. These fish will just every little bit of it. What is it? Oh! Yep. Oh, look at this, another one. Not a good sign. Not a good sign.
Let's
catch him up.
Woo! With Catch 'em All Fishing with Zak Catchem.
Look at this fish. Catch him up. I'm about to cut this thing up into nuggets for these guys. Look at this. Hey. I bet they'll chew on the tail. Look. Hello. What is this? Oh! Look. Watch the little feet. Look. Oh, he's biting it. But yeah, this guy, I promise you, this guy tastes good. I cannot stop these raccoons, but at the same time, the raccoons are the only thing that eat these iguanas. If you saw in the last video, we actually saw a raccoon chasing the iguana, and that was magnificent. They're attacking these iguanas, and the raccoons were here first. The raccoons are native. I want to see what was inside this snakehead, to be honest. And then I'm gonna fillet it and give the fish every little bit of this thing. This guy has a lot inside his stomach, it looks like. He's so fat. Maybe it's a girl that has eggs. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a really thick, no, it's just a thick fish, dude. Stomach is actually completely empty. Stomach is empty. So, it's just a really, really fat, wide fish. Just filleting, not in any type of organized fashion. Just chunks after chunks, and that's all I'm gonna do. It doesn't matter if there's bones in it or what. These fish will just love every little bit of it. I try to get the bigger bones out of the way. This whole wall just fell down onto where the fish were sitting. I'm sure they all swam away, but this raccoon was digging right here. Oh my God, what is even that? Ugh. Hopefully my fish forgive me. Oh, dude, I was just filleting the bits of snakehead and stuff. Dude, I saw something come up here that was weird too. What is that? Ugh. We didn't get that on film. I know we weren't filming. I was just chopping up the snakehead. But I mean, the pond's a little wider now. Jeez, that's not really good. And that water just, pushing up on it. I hope I didn't sit on top of anybody. I just saw something. It looked like a snakehead. It could have been an eel. I don't know what it was. It could have been the biggest earthworm of all time. Swim right out from this hole, straight out to the right. Just ran full speed. I thought it was a playco at first. Oh, that's a giant spider. Woo! We don't want to get bit. We don't want to have holes in our hand. I've been bit before. It's not a good thing to do. I don't know where all our catfish went. Hopefully they still eat. Here, honey. Oh, here we go. Good. At least one of them survived. Look at that fresh meat. This is one of the most delicious fish to eat. Beautiful chunk of meat. I really hope that there aren't fish underneath this. We need to stop whatever's making those holes on the side. I think it was an eel, dude. If it is, we're gonna try a trap. I have an idea. Quick, actually, let's feed Big Boy together. We haven't fed him in a long time on this channel. Come on, let's. Oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't seen this, welcome to the hills. Look at all this green growing in. And look who it is. Come on over here, come on over here. Hey buddy, how you doing? Oh, he's gonna like that. Come on, come on. Fresh. What? Where'd you go? Come on over here. You don't want that? What? Fresh snakehead? Dude, what? I bet the parka would eat this. Check this out. Immediately devoured. I can see just with how mucked up and mudded up this is, that there's a lot of digging going around because we have so many pumps pushing all this out. We might have a couple little critters to have to take out of this whole system. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get some of these creatures that are drilling the holes that are making the edges collapse. Now, what we need to do is make sure that our bait, right here, I cut up a couple pieces of snakehead, our bait does not get eaten by any of these fish. So, if my theory is correct, we put this bait inside the tube, we should be good. as long as the bait stays in the tube, the critter should swim up the tube. It's somewhere over here. So if we keep this just here while we're messing around, hunting for them, because I feel like there's probably some over in that little dam we built too. We just put this right here, fill it with water. We should be good. And the heads of it is underwater. And that smell is coming out. Let's put one more piece. Right inside. But just like that. Now it's completely submerged. And we want both openings right there. Yes. If this whole thing starts collapsing, that's not going to be good for us. Check this out. I'm going to half submerge this. And that's where that water is flowing out from the pond to right here. So I'm going to half submerge it. So I'm going to put a little hook on, a little bit of bait. Actually half that bait. Eels are almost blind. So it's not the amount of bait, it's the quality of your bait. We got some fresh snakehead right here. Doesn't get much better than that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in. You can see that going in there, you see that? Now that's about halfway in the tube. We're gonna submerge that like so. They're gonna smell that. Hopefully they grab this line and they pull it back into their holes. Now we got two submerged piping that we saw with Farley. If you did not see that video, there was a billion eels clogging up his entire exits. So I'm assuming that this is what's going on with this whole area. Let's also go around over here and see if we can spot any. What we want to do is we want to poke around in here. Oh! Damn. That's some fast flowing water, dude. Ugh. Think the thing's alive? Oh yeah, he's alive. You're alive, buddy. What are you doing? So we got a turtle that tried to swim up this hole. He looks mean as hell. Look at that thing. I wonder if that's the one. It's the one we put in there? In the pond? Yellow belly?
Probably.
Did we? Oh, he's mean. Oh, he wants to bite. I'm not letting you bite me. Check this guy out. He's not what's doing the damage. So you shall be free, my friend. Hello. Anytime there's flowing water like that, eels, crayfish, any type of fish, like we showed in the last video, fish just love that little bit of flowing water. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's a stream. I feel like it's a creek. I feel like there's a new body of water up ahead. I don't know what it is, but all these animals love flowing water. So I can't see too far back there. It's a big pipe, about 15 feet, maybe 12 feet long. But as soon as I poked in there, immediately we got something rocketing out. I thought that thing was dead. So he might be feeding on whatever's in here. I think if I poke on the other side, maybe I'll cover this up so we can't lose whatever we're gonna catch, if we're gonna catch anything. And then go to the other side and give it a good 1-2 and shake. Ooh, just like that, that's perfect. I don't know how to poke around in there because it makes a U-turn. I'm gonna leave this here. I don't know, I get another fishing rod. I'm gonna drop bait in there and see if we catch anything. Hey, I said we have something. Don't look here. Our line is tight. Oh, there's an eel in it. Yeah, it's an eel, 100%. Oh my God, come on. Oh crap. Come on. Where's its head? It's in here. I just saw it in here for a second. It's pulling backward. It's pulling backwards. It's wrapping around stuff. It's pulling backwards. Look, it's literally pulling itself out of this hole. Stay wide. It's pulling itself. Oh, it's in. It's in. It's in here. It's in here. It was pulling itself backwards out of this hole. I felt it. Pulling backwards. Check this thing out. Dude. It was literally yanking backwards. Oh my God. Ate that snakehead. Look, immediately got hooked. I had it tauter than that. It must have pulled, oh, I opened the bail, that's why. Duh. Sorry guys, this guy needs to be euthanized humanely. We gotta cut the camera for this one, but we got one down. If we got one that fast, there might be one in the pipe right there too. Oh, so gross, bro. You cannot trust these things. I'm telling you, they play dead, they do all types of stupid stuff. As soon as you grab them, they wiggle out of your hand. Oh, that's such a disgusting creature. Oh, going backwards on dry land. But yeah, this guy ain't not going anywhere out of the death grip. But even with the death grip, they normally get out of my hand, but not today. I'm gonna let that sit there just in case there's something munching in there. I want to check that other thing, but let's let that sit. Let's go ahead and see if we can get 2 for 1 on the same chunk of bait over there. Surprisingly, another invasive are these things right here. Oh, not you. That. This. These guys are so bad. Like, so awful. They dig a bunch of holes just like those. You'd be surprised how deep these Mayans dig. These are called Mayan cichlids. I still have a little bit of bait. I probably shouldn't have wasted that bait. It's such a pretty fish. Now, it was a fish tank fish. As you can see, I mean, the colors on these things, and they're actually super delicious. Eels are delicious too. I love eels. They taste really, really well fried. But this guy, if he was in there, he'd be doing the damage as well. Cichlids are just tanks, dude. I'm gonna get a little bit more bait, then I'm gonna go back to our hole, see if we can catch something cool. Still nothing came into our net. Even after all the poking, we got a lot of leaves. Got a lot of leaves in our net. But last time, this hooked him, didn't even gut hook that eel. Hooked him as soon as he bit. Because what eels do is they bite and they pull backwards. So that's how we caught that last one. He bit and he pulled backwards. It hooked him right where he needed to be hooked, right on the top of the lip. So what we're gonna do here is hopefully we get the same type of action. I mean, that was pretty fast. That was only sitting there, I don't even know. Like, that was not long. So I'm just putting this right here, the mouth of this hole. You see that? Nothing can get out, but it sure can get in. Get a little bit more slack. Maybe a little bit more slack. Not that much. All right. Just like that. All right. We're gonna leave that there. We're gonna go check our trap. We're gonna see if we caught anything. Let's see. Got a little bit of meat. Try to poke this stick in there. Actually, you know what we can do so we don't lose it in the grass? We can pour it through this thing. Let's do that. If we even have anything. Alright. Ready? Look at that! Straight out! Straight out! So many pieces of bait. How many are in there? Keep an eye on that thing, Tim.
It's right here.
Look how they dig in the grass, bro. These things are ridiculous. Like, how could you... They're so good at burrowing, You'd never see this thing again. And they taste so yummy. Look, it's going backwards now. These things are unbelievable. Like water snakes, bro. Like water, and they're so hard to hold. They're so hard to hold. Like, whoa, don't bite me. Oh, come here. But yeah, one after the other. There's probably 100. This thing is, it's an invasive eel, man. There's just too many invasives in Florida. But look at our rod. Our rod is sticking straight up. It wasn't like that. It was like leaning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. You probably didn't catch it because I see nothing in the net and I see the rod's not jumping. But we might have got a bite. Could have been some of these walking catfish too. I've seen a lot of little walking catfish around here. Hello. The line is jumping, but there is moving water. It's a little, oh! We might have just gotten picked up while we're watching this. That was a pull. That was a pull. That's getting bit, it's getting bit. It's getting bit right now. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. It's getting bit right now. Maybe it got knocked and pulled, but that, remember, we triple hooked that little piece of snakehead. It's not coming off the hook. It's getting nibbled at right now as we speak. The line just went taut. The line, I mean, it went loose. That means whatever it is swam up. And now it's getting straight again. It could be a leaf. Hold on. It definitely looks like there's something on the end of this. Our catfish is right here. Like, what are you doing? Yep. Oh, look at this. Another one. Another one. Right there, it was pulling backwards. It was chewing this thing. Another one, dude. Every pipe, every little bit of moving water, anywhere that one of these can be, there is one. This thing is so pissed. Dude, that is ridiculous, man. Dude, is that one right there behind us while we're doing our outro? Look, there's one right here. Dude, they're freaking everywhere, bro. There's one on our hook. There's two gutted. I don't know. It's got to be a time of the year where they get really active. This is insane. Oh, that's insane. Look, it's digging just like they always do. Straight down to digging. That is ridiculous, dude. Just ridiculous. Look, you'll never see that thing again. Let's get the one off our hook and let's just gut it and just try to feed it to our fish and train them to eat. Ridiculous. Crazy, bro. They have so much endurance. And when they get touched on their tail or their mouth, they just start doing backflips. But guys, stay tuned. That's what we got today. We're gonna have to check, like I said. I don't think any of my fish were damaged, but eels, I mean, they can't stomach something like this. I couldn't even grab it with my own hand. It's even hard to take off the hook. I have a feeling that to get rid of these eels, oh my God, that to get rid of these eels, we're gonna have to really be smart about it. There's just a ton of them. The fact that we caught so many so quick today is just not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. They don't want to be caught at all. As you can see, even holding them, they're so smart that as soon as it's unhooked, it's going nuts. So stay tuned for the next episode. We're gonna probably get in the water and do some renovating on our pond. But it looks, oh look, Koi just jumped up out of the water. But so far it looks good. Hopefully we can keep it like that. But stay tuned, guys. You can catch them all. Oof.
Catch them up.
Woo!
Catch them up.